Hello to all and welcome to Josie K's live YouTube podcast. I'm Josie K and it is here where we're going to talk about the overall energy surrounding the collective on into and through this month of June, maybe into the little bit of the beginning of July, but a strong message here in June. The number 6 month of June is one of my favorite because it's about connecting with others and building through these uh, new alliances and collaboration, the manifestation of this next journey. Remember, we're in a number one year of 2026. We're halfway through, and it's time to now connect with those who by which the universe is sending our way so that we can be guided into a direction of greater triumph or loss. So there's a little bit here, well, there's a lot here about positive thoughts, especially in this month of June, right? Spirit is saying we are sending in a heaven sent partnership. Either you are aware of this, professional or personal, or you are not yet. But there are heaven sent people coming in so that the collective can release allegiances of the past, right? So we really need to think about who did I need to let go of or walk away from in order to get into this direction that is a greater chapter in my life. Spirit saying it's really important for the collective, especially in this first half of June, to think about what it is that inspires you because it's a time of great change. Change meaning we've got the coffin energy in the inner strengths position, in the day-to-day aspects position, in the thoughts position, and in the actions position. Then we have change in the money, finance, career, creativity position. So what we create at this time, if it inspires us, right? If this is what I love to do and I'm doing what I love, I know that there will be, if there hasn't been already, a heaven sent partnership or twin flame. We actually have the twin flame card in the relationship sector to another or others here, really showing up right around the new moon of June 15th of 2026. There will be an awareness of an intensely magical time with this moon in Gemini. So there's going to be a strong energy to share how someone feels, to talk things through. And in many cases, there are soulmate twin flame connections coming together where there is, what was that sentence? Someone flirting with you. So we do have a temptation, seduction card in the emotional aspects position for my singles. We could actually, in this month of June, be thinking about experiencing or making an announcement with the engagement ring in the relationship sector. Now, the ring card could also represent these commitments, partnerships, contracts in the area of money, right? If I do what I love and I love what I do, I know that my loyalty and devotion to my responsibilities daily, doing what it is that inspires me, is going to bring to my awareness a connection, person, place, circumstance, situation that is blessed, that is destined, that is heaven sent. So in some cases, there will come a lump sum of money, a win in inheritance, a path coming to mind here in this first half of June or by around mid-June for the collective of prosperity, a path that's going to grow and prosper, a path that is blessed, a path that the universe has got a lot to do with here. Because we have Spirit saying, for those who are lighthearted and carefree at this time, even though there is sadness, even though there may have been some heaviness or even darkness in relation to one another, we have this card of love and harmony, two cards, pardon me, in the thoughts position. Spirit saying with the visions of life beyond death and inspiration, it's time to look beyond that which was painful, those who were maybe even negative or false, and go forward with this lighthearted because they are talking about in the subconscious position, control your anger or you will be sorry. And that's showing up with the coins card that says money will come to you. So if you are negative, if you are thinking about negative situations that really no longer serve us in this number one year of 2026, the past is the past, or those who buy we need to let go of at this time fall away. There is peace and harmony coming. There is money and prosperity and abundance and twin flames all developing in this month of June. But Spirit saying the collective must control their anger. They must relax in the darkness and be at cause when it comes to kind words, messages, effort, responsibility daily. Because there's going to come this feeling, and I do feel for many this is going to be around mid-June, of I know that my big, bold visions, what I was doing that inspired me, has brought me together with a heaven sent twin flame or twin flames group of people. And I know that this message is a gift via the heavens. So we do have in the actions position, for some maybe closer to around the end of June, a message with the letter card. We have another card that says waiting for news, a package or letter. For now with the bread, and I do know someone who's creating bread as a business, that there is prosperity and abundance now unfolding. Now, for some, I do see opportunity and windfall coming at the beginning of the month of June here. I do actually know someone who just got a check the other day unexpectedly for $3,000. Regardless, there's an announcement. Okay, there is someone going from the Ten of Swords, a long and difficult journey, a worry and concern for the long term, to now I am going from this financial pinch card towards an opportunity or windfall. I'm recognizing that some form of wish has been granted in the thoughts position with the love card, the destined card, the loyalty card, and inspiration and peace all showing up with the twin flame card. So I do feel like there are going to be connections that are coming together. I know of many already that did. And right? You have this deep knowing. Look at this card in the day-to-day aspects position. She feels and she knows that her big, bold visions have brought the Six of Wands, attention, recognition, and triumph with the Star card, success with the unexpected income that's showing up here for many via a conversation or letter where there is prosperity and abundance. And even if it's emotionally and it's a wedding ring, because we have wedding rings in the emotional aspects position and the relationship sector, there's this announcement card, a lot of passion and excitement. So there is wealth when it comes to emotional fulfillment as well, unfolding. All right, let me take a look here and see who we have today. Maria, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we're going to do Maria's reading first. Let's see. Maria says, I would like a general reading. Many blessings to everyone. If you're new here, my wonderful subscribers sit in here and they lift each other up. They send blessings to one another. They answer questions if I'm focused on the collective or a personal reading, all in the chat session for me. And that's why you guys rock so much. Hello, Josie. Blessings to everyone. Thank you, Divine Earth Keeper. Love reading and family. Okay. Maria says, hello, Divine Earth Keeper. Divine Earth Keeper says, hello, Maria. Tamika, hi, and thank you for coming today. And Tamika says, blessings to all. Are you kidding me? This is a positive place to be if you're looking for this positive energy. And this month, this message today for this next month is about those who are thinking positively are going forth to connect with twin flames where there is great harmony and emotional fulfillment. In fact, if there have been some form of difficulty in the relationship sector, it could have been for some because there was a financial pinch. So I've gotten some readings where relationships in general have been difficult because there has been worry regarding money. But now Spirit's saying the time of change has come. or is coming, with the Six of Pentacles in the money, finance, career position, and the major arcana, the Judgment card. Spirit saying with the relax in the hold of the darkness and be at cause card. Be at cause, especially for the next 3 weeks. Do what you love to do what inspires you. And we have that with the collaborative dreaming card. As you collaborate, connect, and work with others. Remember, the number 6 energy of June is about connecting with one another. And that was the Six of Pentacles, because there will come an offer of prosperity. Now, you could be the person who's being guided to offer prosperity to someone else. And what you offer at this time is going to change the lives of many, including yourself, right? Good deeds will be repaid tenfold during this month of June. Yeah, see, we have the completion card in the relationship sector with the world energy. There is a successful completion to in some cases, previous allegiances, connection situations. And now there is renewal in the love arena with the Fool card. Spirit saying, have hope with the moon energy of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that we're bringing you out of the despair card through the world card into the Fool card. We're helping to with the spirals of manifestation card to manifest through the power of attraction great change with the toil and labor card, connections in the area of business, and or the marriage card. So again, we have the ring, marriage in the relationship sector, wedding rings, and an announcement in the emotional aspects position. That could happen anytime this month, right? It will take the other person to step forward and say, I am ready to release the dark wounds of the past and let love live in my life once again. I am bringing into form a commitment with a twin flame, and it feels good. Because Spirit's saying we're giving the collective the strength to bring something to life this month and to know that the storm is passing. The worries, the fears, the concerns, the darkness, the difficulties. That's why the universe is sending twin flames together that are heaven sent to bring the shock of the new, of goodness back into the life of those who were conflicted. So I do see coffee cup meetings, negotiations in this next week or so. I see two main females. I see a rebirth. There's great happiness developing because of an opportunity that takes place or comes to mind here that brings someone out of this financial pinch energy away from the Ten of Swords. There's a rebirth taking place. And in the money, finance, career position below that, we have a time of change and an offer of prosperity. That's what this month is about. So it's about changing who and letting go of who you maybe dealt with before. Big message here. And then we're going to get to Maria's reading. I just want to say this real quick. Chris, thank you for coming today. Iron sharpens iron. Let's elevate. Awesome. All right. So we have this card that just keeps jumping out at me in the subconscious position. And this card means a call for more intimacy, right? So if there were some difficulties in a relationship because of this financial pinch energy, relax in the darkness and be at cause. Do what you love what you do, and that which inspires you, for there will be abundance. Watch your words. Trust that there will also be healing. You are indeed with your twin flame. And I do see the Queen of Swords in the emotional aspects position below the King of Swords. There is a soul connection, whether they have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini or not. These are two people that have had their sword out. They've been working really hard. They may have communicated in a difficult way, but it's time now, Spirit saying, to release the dark wounds and let love live again. There is a call for more intimacy in some relationships. There's an opening for heart-to-heart communication that can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendship. Honor your differences. Look to what unites you. We are not here to judge each other, just to be here and to be loved, and to let go of those that cannot accept us as we open up to those who can. Trust in the sanctity of your connections in this life. For you have asked, if you've asked to experience a more sacred connection with people who truly get you and want to play life with you, This oracle is confirmation that the manifestation is on its way to you now. It may or may not be obvious at first, but kindred spirits are about to enter your life to help you connect with your deeper feelings and creativity. They will give wings to your inspirational ideas and big dreams. And what's really cool about that, the shock of what's coming is going to make you think that way, is because in the day-to-day aspects position, Spirit's saying continue to focus on that big, bold vision or big, bold visions, for eventually you are going to know that you know, again, with that Six of Wands of attention, recognition, and triumph, and the Star card, that your loyalty and devotion to what inspires you has paid off. Ooh, I'm so excited for this month. Okay, so, and let's see here. We have Claire. Thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. So we are going to start with Maria's reading, which is a general reading, and then we're going to do Claire's reading, who also wants a general reading. Love to you, Bug. Oh, love to you, Claire, as well. All right, let's go ahead and do Maria's reading first. And for Maria's reading, I'm being guided to the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. I love this depiction. This is what Spirit's saying this month with Pandora's gift. It is now time to put on that new mask, to become a higher, better part of yourself, to take the lessons of the past and to move forward confidently into who you are now. A better place, a better experience, a better memory, whole bunch of good memories starting now, unless the collective stays where they're at, where there is negativity. Okay, I digress. All right, so Maria, oh my goodness, we have got Archangel Chamuel showing up first things first this next week or so, saying we are bringing you a lot of excitement here. Yeah, we have a main female who's feeling very happy because of some form of conversation. So Spirit's telling you, as you release those of the past who no longer serve you, now it's time to know that you've made space for someone or something new to come in. And there's a lot of excitement coming in, and an awareness, I think, in the next week or so, that someone or something was heaven sent. Now, in the thoughts position, you have Archangel Raphael. 2 archangels already here in this first half of June, lighting up that heart chakra 10 times. We've got that with the love card. We've got devotion. We have a wish being granted because you have maintained a very lighthearted, carefree energy or thoughts. There is coming to your awareness some form of soul connection or great happiness with the 10 of Cups. So Spirit's saying, remember through the next couple weeks, Maria, that it's time for visions beyond what ended, visions beyond what you needed to learn in the past, the people who used to be. It's time to focus on what inspires you. And I think Spirit's sending someone in here who does. They're bringing excitement and they're bringing growth to your heart chakra. Wow. See, in the relationship sector to another or others. Now, this could be a business partnership, a client, something improving in the area of money, because the victory card is landing in the relationship sector. So if there have been any burdens with the cross energy or despair when it comes to forward movement with the toil and labor card in the area of money, Spirit is saying we are helping with the law of attraction to bring a twin flame connection your way, where you can bring any worry and concern to a successful completion, where you can then move forward beyond any form of personal despair or sorrow into the direction of peace and harmony. So Spirit has been talking a lot about, especially getting into this month of June here, how many females, most importantly, but many in general, are going to find that path of victory. That's where this inspiration is growing. That's where these collaborations are taking place. It's in relation to others, where there's going to be a very victorious energy that's going to open up the collective's heart chakra and is going to bring healing to dark wounds emotionally. And it sounds weird, right? Money is healing the collective emotionally, but I think it's bringing great pride and self-love. Now, when we get to around the third week from now, Maria, you have the action card. So Spirit's saying there's going to be a coming together with another or others whereby there's going to be a conversation, collaborative conversations, and greater prosperity. So you're going to be looking at a conversation with someone. You're going to be receiving kind words and messages through some conversations here. And there's going to be an awareness of change, that there is a victorious connection here whereby you're ready to go action, to take action, to go into the direction of victory. Someone in the relationship sector over here. We're going to dig a little deeper in a little bit here. Oh, yeah. So in the actions position this month, Spirit is definitely focused on money, financing, career. They're saying the action steps you take in this month of June will eventually bring some form of newsletter, communication, paperwork that's going to bring some form of key to success. There's going to be some form of breakthrough that good things have happened in the area of money. A doorway has opened because of the action steps you're taking, and there's a very victorious connection, bringing back happiness into your life. Have faith in the process this month. For the universe is guiding you to connect with another or others whereby there will be the overcoming of uncertainty, whereby there will be change and freedom from what used to be. So emotionally, and this is who is lying actually in this reading. If this were a Celtic spread, this person would be in the past. And we know who that is, Maria. So Spirit is saying we are helping for the collective to flirt, to connect with others, because there will come a very tempting conversation. Now, Spirit is saying also, let go of the dark wounds of the past. Open your heart and let love live again. There will be sudden unexpected wealth in the emotional aspects position, where you're going to be bringing into form greater happiness in your life, greater connections, a victorious direction, a new path where you're stepping into greater prosperity, all these good things. And like Spirit talked about, especially last week, is that these people are going to show up who are not making the good decisions. They're still walking in their shadow energy. You may be making an announcement here that draws the attention, or it's just that bright, beautiful aura that's going to draw the attention of this deceptive person. But Spirit's saying, focus on this. Spirit's trying to bring something new in the area of money that is blessed, that will grow and prosper for the long term. So in the subconscious position, Maria, you have unexpected possibilities. I see either with the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone coming in here who sees you as this very open-hearted leader, caregiver, who's giving birth to greater opportunities or connections, especially in that first half of the month. Somebody's going to see the work that you're doing, Maria, and they're going to make an unexpected offer. There's a new connection coming in, and Spirit's saying, open your heart to this victorious direction, connection, situation, opportunity that is showing up quite unexpectedly. For in the day-to-day aspects position, and Spirit is talking about this Three of Swords type energy over here on the bottom of the Osha Zen Tarot deck. For many, they're sitting in this energy of heartache, feeling stuck or trapped in their circumstances. But remember, the Eight of Swords is a figment of your imagination. In fact, Spirit is coming in to free the collective from heartache, worry, sadness, despair, and so on. See, they're saying we're going to help the collective with the simple minor arcana, the Eight of Cups, to walk away and let go from, and I just saw the Devil. Okay. If you let someone come back around, I am seeing another woman card. I'm seeing attention, recognition, but feeling like an outsider, or maybe someone's going to come towards you and say they feel like an outsider. But Spirit's saying, focus on work, because we have a basket here. You might be receiving a basket of something to celebrate, some recognition. What's that card say? Reward for merit. You're taking action to go forward. And this person sees you succeeding. Therefore, they may come towards you to bring that brokenhearted energy back. Yeah, so in the inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength to focus on. Now, I think there's going to be a thinking man in the area of money, finance, career, could be a client, business partner with the Aries energy of the Emperor. So we've got the Emperor, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure, with the High Priestess, which is you, very spiritual, grandmotherly, caring energy, very spiritually advanced energy, receiving abundance. Yeah, someone shows up with a message of greater fortune. And then we have the storm passing, right? Spirit saying something beautiful and new is coming to life. That's diagonal to the excitement and the doorway towards money. It's below, right above the victory card and your heart chakra opening. So there's excited and unexpected victory taking place. It's just, there's a message here this month as well to watch out for the person from the past, because they're coming back deceptive and there is another person in their life and they're going to bring this card with them. Where instead, Spirit's bringing you the Star card and the Six of Wands. You're going to know that you set big, bold visions for yourself, and now these doorways are opening and you are expanding in your journey towards a higher level. Yeah, so see, there is some form of masculine holding a coin here, someone in the area of a business or organization, and you are this beautiful goddess of the moon who is giving birth through your physical actions day to day to a commitment, partnership, contract. So Spirit's saying take off that blindfold, look at what it is that balances you out before you sign on the dotted line, but trust that Spirit's with you, helping you to give birth to a new, with a Fool card, victorious direction. They're also saying as you journey forward and take action, maybe more closely to the third week of June, make sure in the meantime you rest, you relax, you contemplate their instructions. Yeah. So we do have in the middle of the reading a female here who is with the financial pinch card. But like in the relationship sector of the collective, you have the major arcana, the world card. So Spirit's saying when it comes to relationships, previous allegiances, we're bringing those to a successful completion, and we're bringing unexpected opportunities where a greater path opens up. So the angel of love is with you now, helping you to heal and release all that used to be, is guiding you towards meetings and negotiations that may bring on a little bit of anxiety. Why? Because your heart chakra has opened 10 times and you are wide open to a community of like-minded people, to people that are being drawn to your beautiful light. Ooh, there's a yin-yang connection, a very balanced connection. Oh my gosh. And when I looked at the next card, getting more closely, I'm going to say from around the second to fourth week from now, whether this is professional or personal, we're going to clarify in a minute. We have a very caring connection showing up to guide you forward, right? This person is heaven sent to free you from the deceptive person who's coming in with this hostile energy, with the other woman card and a broken heart. So Archangel Uriel is showing up this month saying we are going to keep you deeply connected to Spirit, bring you lots of signs and synchronicities, and guide you towards the gate of the next most beautiful garden and chapter in your life. For what lies ahead in that chapter is the blossoming of abundance. And I'm hearing not only financially, but also in the area of love. You're going to be the envy of others. You're going to draw the attention of maybe a romantic connection. I'm not sure if it'll be in June, because right now I feel like this victory is what is guiding you into that direction. And then the path of replacing the past will unfold when it's meant to. Okay, so I'm going to close with a message from the Witch's Tarot deck by Ella Nugent. We'll see what we're talking about. We'll confirm and clarify these messages for Maria, and then we will do Claire's reading next. confirmation and clarification regarding the circle spread for Maria and this next month. Oh, so you have the Ten of Swords, just like the collective spirit saying the time of suffering is over. The path that was long and difficult, it's now dissipating. It's time to release previous allegiances in your life, to have coffee, connect, communicate with new people, because spirit is sending in a greater opportunity or person. I see harmony, inspiration, wishes being granted, and that open heart chakra coming to mind by the second week from now. Now, see, just like the collective has in the subconscious position, we've got Mr. King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It could be someone who is in a leadership position who's just very focused on doing things right. And Spirit saying, again, connect with who by which inspires you and bring new visions to life as old experiences fall away. Oh, look at that. In the relationship sector. Are you kidding me? So it may take until the 28th or 30th, but you are going to come to an awareness of wish fulfillment when it comes to a victorious person or group of people. Spirit's freeing you from the burden of despair and is saying the power of attraction through your actions is going to bring the manifestation of work and marriage. It's going to bring peace and harmony. Oh my goodness. So in the money, finance, career position, we have Mr. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or someone who is in a leadership position, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure. See, you could be going into the direction of this masculine where there was a conversation. I feel like there'll be a conversation in the next week or two. And then we have the reconciliation card coming back together with kind words, messages, and so on, with the talking card and the flowers. So we have the bird, communication, great change, and with the Six of Pentacles, looking at, is this the twin flame that heaven has sent my way? For I am collaboratively dreaming and am soon taking action to go into the direction of wish fulfillment in the relationship sector. Well, you're going to have to tell me what this is. So in the actions position, it appears that by the end of June, you're laying down all that weighed heavy upon you when it came to home, family, and business. Be your true and authentic self and trust in the process. Have faith in the fact that a doorway of prosperity is about to open, and it will come in the form of a letter communication with the Page of Pentacles in the form of good news involving money or things of the material. See, and then what happens in the emotional aspects position is, as you're making an announcement of greater things and taking forward action, there's going to be someone showing up rather unexpectedly with the deception card. But see, you are this beautiful empress, this nurturing, spiritual, motherly, caring energy, and you are with Spirit's assistance in the Empress as a major arcana. As unexpected possibilities develop here for you, you are able to open your heart and to give birth to the shock of the new, right? I'm ready to say yes to the new. And I see a masculine who's looking at this female, and she's saying money will come to you. Now, should Mr. Deception show up, Spirit is saying control your temper, right? So we have to remember that it's all about energy. So if we are just kind as we say goodbye, we will receive kindness in the future. If we don't watch our words, we will have something come back on us like this, right? Spirit is saying, don't cry over what used to be. I think someone's going to come towards you and make an offer to you. But you will know that you know, because of the recognition you are receiving from a business or organization situation, that this is the connection and the direction by which the universe is guiding you towards. The time of change has come. So in the inner strengths position, you may be a bit conflicted about when or how this communication is going to unfold. But Spirit's saying, when it comes to a thinking man, we're going to give you in the inner strength position the strength to await with that high priestess energy greater clarity. For eventually, there is going to come abundance, some form of journey, physically or mentally, and then there will be freedom from the heartache of who or what no longer serves you. There's like, I'm getting a key to a new home or business situation, or just a key to success. I'm having a breakthrough here, and now I can go forward into the new. You just may be a bit conflicted about when this happens, and it's a human nature way to say, oh my gosh, my dream came true. Do I want to go there? So in a 3-card summary, we have the Cancer energy of the Chariot. Just like many, there's going to be endings which bring liberation, letting go, moving forward. And this is confirmation that, by, I think, the new moon energy of June 15th, you will recognize that you are indeed traveling into the direction of a more victorious path. So just like the collective in the relationship sector, you're going to recognize, maybe even again around the new moon of June 15th, that all has come to a successful completion, because you're now taking action with the action card in the business position to go unexpectedly into the direction of greater prosperity. So you're thinking about a masculine who maybe is kind of sharp with his words at first, or who may be tied to the past. But here comes this King of Pentacles, someone who's got it together, and they are a soul connection for you. That is heaven sent. That's going to put you, I see a business partnership coming together here, and finding an aha moment, like, this is what I was waiting for, this is what I was working towards, and now I'm a bit conflicted about saying yes. But there is teamwork and partnership. Someone here sees my abilities, my uniqueness, my plans and goals and visions, and now I am free. No longer am I going to sit in this energy of feeling stuck or trapped when it comes to the past or heartache. Even if someone comes towards me that's walking in that shadow energy of negativity, I'm going to move forward with the Emperor, or step into my own leadership energy, because I have the Ace of Pentacles, just like the collective has in the thoughts position, a new fresh direction when it comes to long-term stability and security. That is blessed. It's heaven sent. There is equal give and take with someone here, that which I think could have Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or just in relation to another or others. That is the change that the universe is trying to bring. It may feel like things are a little bit shaky when it comes to this man holding a coin, but you'll know. She feels and she knows that this is a conscious connection, that the shock of the new, this victory that has developed here, is a twin flame connection that was heaven sent. Closing message, please, via the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck. Yes. So right now, if you focus on your creativity, Archangel Gabriel is joining you to spark your creativity, which helps you to communicate your vision and to motivate and create something beautiful this month. There's going to be like a trumpet that goes off, like with that tower energy and awareness here, that now I can take action to say yes to this victorious connection. Change is coming. Wow, that number 7 is jumping out at me. It could show up. Someone could show up around even the 7th of June. Archangel Michael is here with you, helping you through this very exciting transformation. For now is a time of joyous opportunities, and that is happening for many. So thank you, Maria, for letting me do your reading. We're going to do Claire's reading next, and then Buddha Lion, welcome, and thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. So we'll do Buddha Lion's reading after Claire's. All right, so I'm just going to put away and cleanse the cards for Maria and reiterate, right? Spirit's giving you the strength to not become conflicted about when the communication will happen or who or what is communicating with you. Don't cry over the brokenhearted energy or connections that used to be. For the Empress is here helping you to give birth to something much greater, where you're going to be giving an announcement regarding what you have brought into form when it comes to sudden unexpected wealth or partnerships this month. In the actions position, we have laying down by the end of June all that weighed heavy upon you in the area of home, family, or business because you're connecting with that guy. Spirit's saying we are bringing you out of despair and are guiding you to the direction of hope and victory. Say yes with that Nine of Cups when this connection comes. Now, you could connect with them, think about them, give it some time, and then later on make a more clear decision. But you've got this month to contemplate. The difficult path of the past is over, and that's why greater things have now come. Right? We've got to release previous allegiances so we can make room for the ones that are heaven sent at this time. All right, I'm going to put away the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. So there is a thinking man. Spirit's giving you the strength to hang in there and decipher about. Now that is showing up with the Ace of Cups. So there could be a new path of peace, joy, and happiness. Again, like I said, that leads to love, maybe closer to around the month of July. So day-to-day, Spirit's helping you to avoid a broken-hearted energy, to expect the unexpected when it comes to someone or something new, to avoid the heartache of the past, but to be kind with your words should they show back up, to step through this doorway towards value and prosperity, to be your true and authentic self and have faith in the process that there will be a breakthrough in the form of a letter that feels like a gift. At some point, I think by the third week of June, you will find that you are taking action to journey physically or metaphorically into the direction of this, a person or group of people whereby there is confirmation of victory. So the power of law and attraction is drawing towards you if you maintain positive visions beyond what was and focus on and continue to focus on what it is that inspires you. For there is going to be a wish granted, increase in material wealth, and even an awareness of spiritual growth where your heart chakra opens back up once again. So again, thank you, Maria, for letting me do your reading. We're going to do Claire's reading next. And for Claire's reading, I am being guided to, pardon me, The Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. Daily choices will inspire the collective at this time, positively or negatively. But now is a time of rebirth and change, to release those who do not support us, to focus on inspiring visions for the future as we let go of what was, knowing that the time of change is here and that there will be a new path of prosperity and a happily ever after in many cases. There is going to be or will be announcements regarding sudden wealth or unexpected abundance here. There's also going to be announcements when it comes to commitments, partnerships, contracts. I'm getting the marriage card and an engagement ring. Relax in the hold of the darkness and dream about collaborative working together, for a decision after a conversation will need to be made. All right. Missing me again. Sorry. You know what? I am so sorry, Divine Earth Keeper. I swear. I think it's because you pay me in a different app and then I don't see the bubble that pops up. So my apologies. We're going to do Divine Earth Keeper's reading, Claire's reading, and then Buddha Lion's reading. So my apologies again, Divine Earth Keeper. All right, for you, I am being guided to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless Divine Earth Keeper with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month. It is time for the manifestation of new beginnings. Right? We have reached a Ten of Swords where a long and difficult path is ending, where Spirit is saying we are bringing the collective from any energies of financial pinches, worries, and concerns into the direction of new connections and people and situations that Spirit is saying will be heaven sent. So I don't know if you're aware of a new beginning that has manifested as of now, but I think you're going to be very aware of that by mid-June. Now, Divine Earthkeeper, in the thoughts position, it's all about the waiting game, right? That's right below the abundance card and a new path of love and a new path of prosperity. So Spirit is saying, focus on the visions of what it is that inspires you, because there will be some form of opportunity that feels like a wish here. Your devotion and loyalty will guide you into the direction of an offer of prosperity and a path that was destined and was meant to be in your life path journey. It's being born slowly but surely in your thoughts. Have patience and await these new beginnings as they come to mind. Yeah, so in the relationship sector to another or others, there's definitely a strong call for balance, right? Know that the power of attraction is working for you, right? What you are working towards, what it is that inspires you daily as you continue to devote your loyal energy in a very peaceful, calm way. Know that Spirit's going to bring whatever was to a successful completion with the World card and guide you into the direction of a new adventure with the Fool. So Spirit's saying remain balanced when it comes to those around you, and know that with the Moon energy, Spirit's giving you great hope in what you cannot yet see. A commitment, partnership, contract with a twin flame. But remember, this is a waiting game, right? It's about trusting in prayer and divine timing. So in the money, finance, career, creativity position, for you, like many, I'm feeling around the 15th of June during that new moon that there is going to come an awareness of a very magical time. Yes. So Spirit's saying to you, like many, throughout the next 3 weeks, relax in the hold of the darkness and continue to be at cause. Trust that at some point here, there is going to come a conversation with a specific person where there will be change. There will be an offer of prosperity in a conversation of kind words and messages. But then, because it shows up unexpectedly, Spirit steps in and gives you the Judgment card. They're saying, even though you may not know exactly what decisions to make, we're going to be guiding you through signs and synchronicities to make the highest, best decision, to move forward into this number one energy. So there's going to come an aha moment where Spirit's saying, go with the flow, go down this path of abundance and prosperity. There's going to come some exciting communication that feels like a gift, an awareness of a breakthrough and a key, maybe to a new home, business situation. But Spirit's saying, be your true and authentic self this month. Have faith in the process that eventually there will come a conversation, an aha moment, good news regarding money, and then a realization of this new beginning. So they're saying, just give it this month, keep on keeping on, trust that that aha moment will come, and it will come in a way that feels almost too quickly via a conversation. So in the emotional aspects position, this is like what Spirit's saying to many. We're trying to lift those who have the Three of Swords energy. I know that's not what this card is, who's sitting in this energy of conflict or feeling defeated in any way. In some cases, in the day-to-day aspects position, we have the outsider, feeling like an outsider, feeling unacknowledged, left out, forgotten, and so on. So Spirit's saying we're going to bring to form some sudden unexpected wealth to guide the collective from what weighs heavy upon them, just like for you, Divine Earthkeeper. So there is a new path that Spirit's saying will come for the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So subconsciously, when this aha moment comes, when this unexpected realization takes place, when this fresh start begins to manifest, I think you're going to know that this new beginning is heaven sent, that Spirit is lighting up your heart chakra. It's like you're going to understand that you feel so much happier because of the money that is coming to you. So there is a conscious connection, a realization of the letting go, and now something greater coming, the shock of something greater that brings happiness and joy, not only to you, but to those around you. Here you are, right next to the distant horizons card and the journey card. So in the day-to-day aspects position, there's going to come an unexpected realization that a new beginning has come to manifest, and that now you need to take action and go forward positively. So Spirit's saying we are going to guide you when some recognition comes your way into the direction of some unexpected income. There's going to come attention, recognition, and triumph, something that feels like wish fulfillment. So continue to focus on your big, bold visions, knowing that the universe is helping to manifest this with you through the spirals of manifestation. But you must remain balanced and wait. You must free yourself from worry, fear, concern, conflict, and defeat. Spirit's trying to open up your heart chakra and guide you physically or metaphorically into the direction of greater abundance in your life. Yeah, so in the inner strengths position, Divine Earthkeeper Spirit saying there's this energy of inner disruption. And we are trying to guide you towards a journey where you can be free from any energy of heartache. We're bringing a new beginning and an aha moment that's going to speed things up in your life. Now, in a 3-card summary, boom, there we have it, July. Now, it could be as soon as the 7th of June, where what comes to your awareness is this new beginning. The fact that you are being nudged by Spirit to go into a direction of greater triumph in your life, and Spirit saying, when this opportunity comes to mind, rejoice in celebration. Give thanks to the universe. Remain balanced as you connect with another or others and obtain additional wisdom, because your heart chakra is going to grow 10 times as you come to an awareness that the fulfillment of your wishes is now taking place. That some form of partnerships or alliances have come your way rather quickly here. That someone in an authoritative position is going to bring this aha moment, and there is going to be a gift in the form of a letter, a fresh start, a breakthrough, a period of prosperity and abundance. So the actions suggestion here with the prosperity begins, again with this number 1 energy, is to work with others to plant some seeds to move forward into the direction of this. Victory and success will replace those energies of conflict and defeat and will open up your heart chakra once again. Then you will need to move on. So just like over here, we have on the bottom of the Mystic Red Rose Oracle deck, we have many who are recognizing new beginnings, that you have been reborn, like with the 10 of Swords, and now you're feeling more liberated as you cut ties and move on. So we have the ship in a couple places here, traveling physically, metaphorically, maybe even traveling via water, but going into the direction of a greater chapter in one's life. So I do see a lot of excitement, a triumphant breakthrough, and others being envious of the fact that you can now sacrifice muddy waters in your life like conflict and defeat and go forward toward the path that is greater. Spirit saying, watch out for energies of discontent and boredom, for we're giving you the spiritual strength now to step into a foundation that is stable and secure. We're giving you, like the collective has in the relationship sector, the world energy to bring to a successful completion previous chapters in your life, to step into the portal of the toil and labor card, where there is a commitment, partnership, contract, recognition, reward, and a very spiritual union. Yeah, you may find that you're a bit conflicted about stepping into this more powerful part of who you were meant to be, but Spirit's saying the path before you that is manifesting is indeed your destiny. So trust that the reason your destiny is unfolding before you, most importantly, is to free you from the sadness and depression depression, pardon me, worry, fear, and concern so that you can fly free away from old emotions or loss of all that used to be. So I'm going to close with a message from the Gilded Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in this circle spread for Divine Earthkeeper in this next month of June of 2026. Yeah, so, once I say these things out loud, they seem to happen more quickly. So we've got the 7 and the 8 jumping out at me in this reading. So it could even be June 7th or 8th, where all of a sudden you recognize that you let go of the past and heaven has now sent in an opportunity of a new beginning, and it's coming in quickly. Now, it could come from a main female, or you could be this main female. In the thoughts position, we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's going to come to an awareness, something very, very inspiring. An increase in either material wealth or a spiritual growth because of a destined connection that is now taking place. Now, if this doesn't evolve, because this involves other people's actions and thoughts and so on, trust that Spirit's saying, wait patiently, because the Wheel of Fortune is about to turn in your favor. We have the wishbone. A wish is being granted. Now, in the relationship sector, to another or others, and I've been feeling this strongly, here comes someone who by which a doorway opens in the area of money, finance, career, things of the material. So Spirit's saying remain balanced as you gather some information here, for the spirals of manifestation are taking place to bring you to bring a completion to despair and to step into the portal of a brand new adventure. So remain balanced and have hope in what you maybe cannot see clearly. Gather more information and trust that Spirit is stepping in to help you with the major arcana, the Hanging Man. So through the and by around the 3rd week from now, Spirit's giving you the strength to look at things from every perspective. For someone's going to come in here rather quickly, bringing a conversation of change, kind words and messages. And Spirit's saying relax in the hold of the darkness, right? In this in-between moment, and continue to obtain additional information. For this is a time of collaborative dreaming, of working together with others. This is a time of change. Now, in the actions position, we have the same thing as the collective has in the thoughts position. So it could take you until more closely to the end of June to maybe make that decision, right? I now have this aha moment. I'm pouring my heart into what is a new journey. I'm receiving a lump sum of money, a win, a contract, an opportunity that is blessed, that will grow and prosper for the long term. That's showing up with the bread card, a period of prosperity and abundance, waiting for news, a package, a letter, something that feels like a gift. Be your true, authentic, beautiful self that I know you are, Divine Earthkeeper, and have faith in the process. For the Page of Pentacles, the news is on its way. Yeah, I knew this guy was going to show up. I almost was going to bring it up, but I didn't want to. So we've got Mr. Leo here in the emotional aspects position, and Spirit is saying, if you are still carrying any energies of conflict and defeat regarding this person who is showing up in the past position, trust that Spirit's guiding you towards a more tempting opportunity in your life, where there is going to be the bringing into form a new path. So remain grounded emotionally as others come and go, and trust that now is the time to release the dark wound and to let your heart chakra open up to your life and those within it once again. In the subconscious position here, we have that heart chakra energy. Spirit saying there's going to come some very playful energy, some playful communication from someone in a leadership position where something great will then be born. Money is coming to you. Could be from the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or someone in relation to a business or organization. But this person will be thinking about making a connection and an offer to you. And it may be, again, quite shocking, but you will have some time to evaluate when you can finally do this. Travel physically or metaphorically forward in a positive way. So you have the High Priestess as a major arcana in the day-to-day aspects position. The collective has it in the inner strengths position, but you've got the strength and this spiritual energy that I know you have to watch for signs. Eventually, there is going to come, what Spirit's saying, some form of recognition or merit for your efforts, unexpected income, attention, recognition, because of your big, bold visions that continued to inspire you. You're going to feel and you're going to know that what's coming in is that Ace of Pentacles and that this new beginning is heaven sent. So in the inner strengths position, there's just a strong message to remain grounded when you are indecisive about some communication, to take some time to rest and prepare, because there's going to be a new beginning that I feel is a really big deal. Yes. See, the ship is coming in, and here comes that good news, an offer, an opportunity, an invitation that brings the popular death card, where one path ends and a new one begins. An offer of prosperity like the collective has in the money, finance, career position, and the star card in the day-to-day aspects position. There's the Ace of Swords, the truth. This is the victorious path I was hoping for, but a path by which I will need to cut away from all who used to be. There's now a light at the end of the tunnel that came in rather quickly. That's putting me in this prosperous energy of the Queen of Pentacles, where my heart chakra is open once again. So by the end of June, I'm recognizing that, yes, indeed, there is a path by which no longer serves me. I am still a little bit unsure about what action steps to take regarding those around me, or even regarding Mr. Leo. But Spirit's saying we're bringing in, like the collective has in the middle of the reading, in the subconscious position, a path of greater prosperity and happiness. So you can trust the person that's coming towards you to make a financial offer, even though you are fearing it. Yes, this person could be in a leadership position, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure, but they're coming in here with some legal paperwork for you to sign. So you will have the Hermit energy to shine your light on what this is. And Spirit's saying at some point, we are going to nudge you to say yes with the Nine of Cups to this new beginning that is being heaven sent. All right, so I'm going to close with a message from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck, and then we will do, I believe it was Claire's reading next. Let me go up a little bit here. Casey, I love that little picture. And then Buddha Lion. Okay, closing message, please, for Divine Earth Keeper regarding this circle spread. Your loved ones are safe. Okay, Archangel Michael saying, I got all that under control. So let go of any fear or worry about your loved ones at this time, for Archangel Michael's watching over them. For what is about to come is a very magical moment in your life with the master number 11. There was a path that served you for a period of time, and now you are in the perfect energetic space for the manifestation of miracles, exclamation mark. Allow for these wishes to be fulfilled. Remember, you are protected. Don't give up on love. There is something greater coming in the direction of a new path. So I'm going to close and cleanse these cards for future messages. And as I close and put away the cards, I'm going to reiterate real quick for Divine Earth Keeper. Spirit's giving you the strength to take some time to rest and reflect when you feel disrupted or concerned. For you have the High Priestess energy in the day-to-day aspects position to acknowledge signs from the universe. Exciting and playful news will come to light up your heart chakra, and so could the attention of someone from the past who will only cause conflict or defeat. Now, in the actions position, you have eventually a nudge from Spirit to step into the direction of a path that is blessed financially. So they're going to give you the strength in the next 3 weeks to look at things from every perspective as you contemplate forward movement, as you gather more information in a balanced way, for eventually After playing the waiting game, you will recognize that there's a call to action and that the Wheel of Fortune has indeed turned into your favor. All right, so unexpected. Oh my gosh, what do I do? I'm conflicted about what action steps to take, but the Wheel of Fortune has turned and the universe is giving me hope. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to put away and cleanse the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So remember, Spirit's giving you the strength to not fall into that inner disruptive energy. When a message of greater fortune comes from someone in a leadership position, accept this path of abundance, for there is love that lies in that direction as well. In the day-to-day aspects position, eventually there will be an awareness of positive forward movement, that the money that has come to you has been heaven sent, that now you can make an announcement to move forward and bring into form a path that is destined. As you release a dark wound and let love live in your life once again. An exciting decision will eventually need to be made. You may feel a little more forced to make that decision by the third week, but by the fourth week, I think all will be clear that you were meant to wait for a little more information, but that this new beginning again is not only heaven sent, but it's opening up for you because it's time to release previous connections in your life. It is time for a rebirth, and Spirit's bringing change. All right, so let's go ahead and do Claire's reading. Then we're going to do Buddha Lion's reading. Then we're going to do Casey. Thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Casey's reading next. All right, so let me just get up here a little bit. Oh, can I arrow up? Let me see. I have the hardest time with this mouse. All right, general reading for Claire. And for Claire's reading, I am being guided to... Oh, that's right. The Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. I feel like my camera is falling. Hold on. Let's push this back. Lift it up. There we go. All right. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month of June of 2026. Oh, boy, Claire. So either in the recent past or right now, you've got the why card, which is kind of an energy of why did this happen? Why did that happen? Why didn't this happen? And Spirit saying now's the time to trust in that 10 of Swords, that any long and difficult worries, fears, concerns, or the past are now falling away because they've reached a 10. That Spirit's trying to bring you into a conversation with the coffee cup card, whereby there will be an opportunity or windfall. There could be a main female who by which you connect with, or this is you. But I see that Spirit's saying, think not about why something didn't happen, but about what this next chapter is that you want it to be. What is it that inspires you? Because it's time for big, bold visions of what can now be in this time of evolution with the coffin energy and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, in the thoughts position, we have someone or something fated, something that came down before you and then went on its way as it was supposed to, or someone who could come into your life for but a moment. It could be that you're thinking about love, you're hoping for love or material wealth here. But you could be thinking about why this or that didn't take place or turn out. But Spirit's saying we are guiding you to bring an end to all that used to be, especially worry and concern. And instead, we're guiding you into the direction of some form of twin flame or path that is destined. Yeah, so in the relationship sector, you have the 2 of the sea energy. There's not much activity going on, but Spirit is saying, as you trust in prayer, we will eventually bring the wind and the wave, and we will guide you into the direction of a twin flame. We are trying to free you from any energies of burden and despair in the relationship sector. We are trying to bring, through the power of attraction, again, some form of twin flame, someone who is at the same spiritual and emotional level as you are. The spirals of manifestation is with you, like the collective right now, to bring commitments, partnerships, contracts, whether that is work and or love. Now, in the money, finance, career position, again, if you've been wondering why you're not maybe making a certain amount of money, or you're hoping for something greater, there is Spirit saying someone who you could communicate with at work or through a business or organization where they can give you a leg up, and through collaborative conversations make an offer of greater prosperity. Now, if this is wanting to create a connection in the area of love, then that Spirit's saying we are trying to bring a leg up. We are listening to your prayers, and we are helping you to release previous allegiances in your life, to release any dark wounds, and to open your heart to the love of self, most importantly, but the ability to come together and share love without the fear of being hurt. Okay, because that's just a part of it. Now, in the actions position, there is going to come a deep knowing. Oh my, even if it takes till maybe closer to the end of June, I do see the Lover's card in a letter. Oh my. I also feel like we've got, let's see, yeah, a period of prosperity, exciting decisions. There's a lot about going against the grain and showing people your own unique ideas, perspectives, skills, talents, who you naturally are as a child of God, because Spirit wants to bring you a breakthrough. Whether it's love or money, they are trying to bring a gift of a twin flame, or prosperity, or both. So there's a lot here about just, don't worry about who or what used to be or why this or that didn't take place. Trust in prayer and know that there will come a deep knowing that the universe did help you through some form of collaboration with another or others come to the awareness of something greater being born. Okay. So in the emotional aspects position, it's a month of breathing. In fact, I'm hearing throughout the next couple months, if you get uptight or start to think negative thoughts, breathe in for 5, hold for 6, blow out for 7, 3 or 4 times. Because Spirit is saying we are trying to bring into form a great emotionally fulfilling new chapter in your life. In fact, they're saying now's the time for seduction, temptation, flirtation, to get out and share with the world who you are, and to remain grounded without thinking about what could happen. This is about really getting out and saying, here I am. I'm Claire. Here's my beautiful soul. Because this is what the universe wants to bring. So there's going to be a deep knowing in your subconscious position that someone's thinking of you. Now, we do have the King of Swords, could be an older Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or they have that strong in their chart. But it could also be someone who's in a leadership position via a business or organization. Because we do have this mama bear energy. We also have someone in a leadership position, something great being born, the shock of the new, of I can come into connection with this person because I'm open to what can now be. Okay. And the universe is bringing it to me. Now, in the day-to-day aspects position, they're saying it's coming down to divine timing. Okay. So you may feel with the 5 of Pentacles, like many, some form of financial pinch, worries regarding money or things of the material. You may even be holding back when it comes to love. But Spirit's saying we're trying to bring the collective right now, like we talked about earlier, attention, recognition, and triumph, wish fulfillment when it comes to business and money and projects and ideas, because of the self-love that it brings. So it's a great time to come up with a hobby, gift, talent, skill, to get out and connect with others, to focus on what inspires you, and to collaborate, share yourself and what you enjoy doing with the world around you, or what you want in the area of money. Because again, the universe in this number 6 month is bringing people together to bring back inspiration and to heal, and they're just saying have faith in the process, that we're listening to your prayers. In the inner strengths position, this is the strength to trust that there's no place like home, that you are where you were meant to be, doing what it is you are doing, and that at some point here, there will come someone in a leadership position where there is a message of greater fortune. So you could be feeling fortunate professionally, you could be feeling fortunate personally, but there's going to be a deep knowing here that something new has been sent from heaven. Let's see. So in a 3-card summary, Spirit saying, again, what is it that inspires you? What does your destiny look like? Like, write down those two things. Hand it to Spirit and say, I'm ready for you to open a door so that I can move forward towards a greater chapter in my life. For very soon, now that I've said it, of course, there's going to come a treasure, some form of connection, result of your visions on this beautiful magical tortoise. And Spirit's saying we are bringing in fresh starts, or the manifestation of things, so that you can be free from inner or outer chaos or conflict. Yeah, we are bringing signs your way to guide you towards peace. So take action to go into the direction of what your soul longs to experience. Wow. Because Spirit's saying now's the time to bring things to life and to let go of the storms of the past. We are trying to bring Claire the key to happiness here. A gift, kind words, messages, offers, opportunities, prosperity, or love. We will bring some happiness. Now, you could have been thinking about someone that comes before you for a period of time. Again, this person could show up shortly in the next couple of days, couple of weeks, but Spirit's saying they will be there for but a moment and then be on their way. This person or situation is not for you, but there is a situation that is. So Spirit's kind of saying give people and situations until around that new moon of June 15th, for there will eventually be an aha moment that someone here, or that the universe, pardon me, or a person has given you a leg up in some way, has lifted you in a divinely timed way out of that energy of why something did or did not take place. So there's a lot about balance this month. And just like the collective Spirit saying the storm is passing, and now's the time for the universe to help for you to bring to life what it is you choose, right? It's time to co-create with another or others, and trust again that your higher power is going to give you a leg up when it comes to your imagination, your creativity, and so on, because you, like many of the collective, are going through this Phoenix energy, right? You're rising from the ashes and difficulty, and now Spirit wants to bring a change in the wind. As you heal and release all that was negative in the past, know that Spirit's trying to send you a soulmate, right? Just like they're talking about a twin flame. Now, this is landing right below that yang energy to your yin. So there's going to come a very balanced connection that you know is a soul connection that heaven sent your way. And you'll know that a new life is being born like a seed because of the message or messages you are receiving. Spirit saying remain poised as you sit in the here and now. Observe a situation with positive thoughts in mind. Then we have gifts like the collective has, I think, closer to the end of June for you, and an awareness that you've done the work. In the past, there were unhealthy patterns, behaviors, cycles that you or another or others were repeating. But now you're standing at this fork in the road and you're giving a person or situation more time. Yeah, there will be one person or situation or opportunity that is not for you. And Spirit saying it will be the second one that is. It could be that a past person was not, but now a new person is. Yeah, see, Spirit saying as you mend, heal, release, and let go of the past, you will recognize this month that a divinely timed blessing has come your way. But it's going to come down to you cleaning up those thoughts of worry, fear, concern, negativity, and so on. So let's dig a little deeper, shall we? And to do so, Claire, I'm going to bring in the Game of Thrones tarot deck. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in this circle spread for Claire during this next month of June of 2026. Yeah. So Spirit's saying it's time for a rebirth. It's time for a new chapter in your life. There will come some form of conversation, could involve a male, female, could be you. But Spirit's giving you a very intuitive energy of the Queen of Cups, especially during this next week or two, to watch for signs regarding the next chapter of your life. Because you have the Ace of Cups, like the collective has in the inner strengths position. You have this showing up in your thoughts position with the 10 of Cups, like the collective. So see, Spirit saying there may have been or will be one person or situation that comes before you for but a period of time and then moves on their way. But that's being replaced, that space, with a gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Cups. Peace, joy, happiness, and love. Some form of destined connection will come to mind in the next couple weeks or month. Now that involves another person, so that comes down to them, their thoughts, and their actions. But look at in the relationship sector, Claire, you have the 10 of Cups. So Spirit is saying, and I should put it this way, we will eventually provide the wind and the waves of your boat and guide you into the direction of the 10 of Cups, which is right below the 10 of Cups that the collective has in the thoughts position. Great emotional fulfillment, a happily ever after, a twin flame connection via the power of attraction, for the spirals of manifestation are helping to bring a path of love, peace, joy, happiness, and marriage for you, if that's what you want. Now, you have the King of Swords like the collective has in the subconscious position. This could be someone who has strong air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Claire, or this is a masculine via a business or organization, or someone who's just very clear and sometimes sharp with their words. Spirit saying, relax in the hold of the darkness as someone comes before you, for we will help you with the major arcana of the judgment to make the highest best decision. It is indeed a time to come together and to work with others with the collaborative dreaming card. So kind words and messages will come via a conversation with a specific person. And remember, the time of change is here. So you may be trying to decipher, is there equal give and take between you and another person? Or is this the person that heaven sent my way to make an offer of prosperity? However prosperity represents to you. Now in the actions position, we have the Page of Swords. So there is going to come some communication, again, maybe in relation to this King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, whereby there is a message. Yes, exciting communication. Have faith in the process. Yeah, maybe this person is watching you and you have a feeling that they're watching you, whether it's professional or personal. And what's awesome about this next 4 to 6 weeks is all you have to do emotionally is apply the Hanged Man energy, right? Spirit's going to give you the strength emotionally, Claire, to set to meet goals in a very balanced way and to wait for a shift in perspective, to breathe and to trust that as you release the dark wounds of the past and let love live in your life again, that Spirit will bring a path into form of love and joy and happiness. So in the subconscious position, we have a nudge from Spirit to remain courageous because you're going to come down to needing to make some form of decision, right? Should I come into a deeper connection with this exciting communication or person? Because the shock of the new is surprising you. Could have to do with money, could have to do with this masculine, or both, however it applies. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we do have money on the mind. We have things speeding up in the area of money in a very perfect and divinely timed way, an awareness that spirit has given you a leg up, that someone sees your worth and wants to collaborate with you, that this communication is bringing good news in the area of abundance. Some attention and recognition could come your way, and there could be wish fulfillment when it comes to the star card, when it comes to an offer of prosperity. So in the inner strengths position, we have the Four of Cups. This could be, I'm really hoping that an offer will come and that the cup isn't empty. So whether this is love or professional, this is an energy of, I know that I know if I think positively, because Spirit's saying the path ahead is blessed when it comes to peace, joy, happiness, and love, that there will come a message of great fortune that fills me up emotionally. So I can't quite pinpoint if this is personal or professional, but it could very well be both. The main message here is to cleanse your mind of negative thoughts and to hand through your prayers to Spirit the wishes that you are hoping for in this next chapter, in this number 1 year of 2026, because Spirit wants to bring the 10 of Cups, a happily ever after, to the relationship sector. So have faith in the process and trust that a storm of the past is passing. And all you need to really do is watch all these things unfold before you and trust that at some point you will be able to decipher what someone is offering you here, offering to you. Okay, in a 3-card summary, we have the 8 of Cups. I'm walking away from who or what no longer fulfills me emotionally. And because I opened up that space, now someone's coming towards me playfully to offer me, like the collective, the Ace of Pentacles, a lump sum of money, a win in inheritance, a path that will grow and prosper for the long term that is blessed. I have the Leo energy of the sun here, so I see happiness after a lot of hard work, passion and excitement growing, freedom from heartache, and now financial gain. So definitely a prosperous opportunity could develop for you. Seek that out this month, Claire. Here we have a little bit of confusion about someone's kind words and messages. Maybe someone acts a little childish or you're not quite sure. But remember, Spirit's trying to give you a leg up. And at some point, you will know that you know the truth, the path of victory. You will feel the lover's energy of a passionate and exciting decision. You will be able to, as this beautiful, motherly, nurturing, spiritual empress, give birth to what is best for you by giving yourself some time to observe. Fear is saying with that 9 of Swords, remember, you are the beautiful empress and we are helping you to manifest what you so choose. So free yourself from who or what may keep you up at night. Give yourself time to research a situation. I am feeling maybe Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Aquarius, but I'm feeling more so there is wish fulfillment when it comes to things of the material or money. Yeah, there we have the unexpected, like for many, a cause for celebration, whether it's professional or personal. I do see exciting communication and a passionate masculine, someone in a leadership position bringing you the 6 of Swords, like a wand, like the collective has in the day-to-day aspects position, attention and recognition. Yeah, be wary of the devil. I do see tempting 5 of Swords, could be Capricorn, Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That's why Spirit's saying with the Hanged Man energy, give something some time, right? One person may not be the right one for you, or you just may be unsure at first. But eventually, Spirit's going to send you a twin flame that is heaven sent, whereby there will be a cause for celebration. Wow. The strength to eventually decipher who or what you want to manifest for yourself. So Spirit's bringing to your foundation a stable and secure foundation in the area of money for sure. And then we have someone coming in here. Now there's that path of victory. Look at this. By the third going into the fourth week of June, we have Spirit like the collective with the Judgment card, helping you to make the highest, best decision when it comes to maybe a cancer or just travel, physically or metaphorically, into the direction of success. There's going to be a deep knowing of a very successful opportunity. So do not cry over spilt milk or fear the offer, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's turning in your favor. You'll know what that means by the end of June. Yeah, after connecting with another or others and gathering more information, by the end of June, I'm getting the third week strongly, you're going to recognize that somehow, some way, Claire, the Wheel of Fortune and your ship has come in. Yes, wait patiently. There will be an unexpected awareness, a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to long-term stability and security. Say yes. I saw Sagittarius, or wait and then say yes. Someone in a leadership position opening an opportunity for something greater, and then an old path falling away. All right, I want to just close with one more message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please, for Claire regarding the circle spread for the month of June of 2026. Yeah, so we definitely have the messenger of abundance coming in. Spirit saying there will be this month wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or the acceptance to an excellent school, and so on, comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging or fulfilling this month. Or the situation could also involve someone who's fun to be around and who can sometimes be mischievous. Either way, stop being hard on yourself and turn your thoughts towards the positive. Amen to that. There will come a deep knowing if you trust in prayer. There will come greater happiness, and there will eventually be this energy of courage to make a decision, to go forward towards what is coming into form here. Some form of caring, connection, and happiness. All right, so I'm going to close and reiterate these messages and cleanse the cards for future messages, Claire. If you are unsure, there is no place like home. You are where you were meant to be, doing what you're doing. A storm is passing and something new is coming to life. Trust that in the inner strength position. Things are going to speed up in the area of money or things of the material at some point. You will recognize that the universe has sent you an exciting person, situation, and that you are finding the courage to make a decision. In the meantime, emotionally, Spirit's saying breathe, look at things from every perspective. For there will come some communication, maybe in relation to a King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or someone in relation to a business or organization where you're going to have a deep knowing that this is the person or situation that Spirit wanted you to collaborate with. Maybe you're the King of Swords and you're collaborating with someone else, and it's through a conversation with them where you recognize a happy outcome. Trust in prayer. Trust that what's coming to mind here is a greater path of peace, joy, and happiness. Watch for signs from the universe, for eventually you will know that you know who by which the universe has sent your way and what this next chapter is going to be about. All right, so cleanse those cards, please, for future messages. I'm going to put away the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. In the inner strengths position, again, there's no place like home. Trust in divine timing, that there is going to come some form of recognition your way, and love, that there is going to come something or someone from the universe that's quite shocking here, especially in the form of money. So breathe. In the emotional aspects position, for eventually there will be a deep knowing that a new life, circumstance, situation is being born. Some form of letter is going to feel like a gift or a message That's going to require an exciting decision. Have faith in the process and know that Spirit's giving you a leg up, especially in the money, finance, career position. Relax in the hold of the darkness and be at cause. Continue to do you, come up with big, bold visions and plans financially, professionally, because there is going to come change and prosperity. Spirit is guiding you in the relationship sector into the direction of a connection that is meant to be. If someone came before you for a period of time or just a moment, that's because they were meant to go about their way. Do not worry about how or why something took place, for there is something greater coming into form for those who release that deep, dark wound and let love live once again. I love that message. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Buddha Lion's reading. And after that, we will do, let me go down here a little bit, Casey's reading. Amen, Maria. Okay, Buddha Lion says, hello, Josie. Could you please provide a career reading? Leo Sun, thank you. So if you have strong Leo in your chart, some of these messages may resonate for you as well. Oh, you're very welcome, Maria. Okay. So let's go ahead and do Buddha Lion's reading. And for Buddha Lion's reading, I am being guided to and being guided back into the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. All right, so this is a question regarding career. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Buddha Lion with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice regarding career in this next month. All right, so Spirit saying either in the past or during this next week or so, it is important to connect with community. It is also time with the Ten of Swords to decipher whether the path you're on, the community you're connected with, is who you want to be with anymore. Because Spirit's saying there is a female here who has the energy of a financial pinch or concerns, and now is a time for happy conversations. Now's a time for the releasing of allegiances in some cases, and to trust that the universe is sending in new people, new communities of like-minded people. Now, in the thoughts position, we have thoughts of an open heart. So what I see here is an awareness of something coming to mind after an ending, or Spirit saying, trust in the visions beyond what was, because now's a time to focus on what it is that inspires you. Now's the time to go into the direction of connections or opportunities that are destined. Remember, Spirit's giving you, like the collective in the thoughts position, a lump sum of money, a win, a raise, a bonus, a path that's coming to mind that will grow and prosper financially for the long term. It's like she's holding her heart and she's looking back at a community of people. So I don't know, you've been thinking about moving on, and if so, now's the perfect time. If not, Spirit saying, remember, day to day, we have the big, bold visions card. Spirit saying, relax in the hold of the darkness and continue to be at cause. Continue to do what you love and love what you do. To collaboratively dream with others. For others are going to recognize you. Others are going to see your visions and are going to want to come together and offer change with and to you. Now, when we get in the relationship sector to another or others, we have Archangel Gabriel coming in here saying, Buddha Lion, we're lighting up that throat chakra. We're giving you the strength, if you're in any energies of burden or despair, to step forward and ask for what you want. because we have the World card here. We have Spirit saying, if there are energies of personal sorrow, we want to guide you towards twin flames that are at a greater level. We want to guide you towards not only a new adventure, but to bring a completion to unfulfillment. So ask for what you want and know that the power of attraction is working for you like others. Communicate out and see what else you can create through your visions in even other communities of people, because the universe is working with all of us this month, right? There's going to come a conversation with a specific person, like many, that the universe is bringing together with each other. And then there's going to be prosperity, abundance. Look at that. In the money, finance, career, creativity position, Buddha Lion, we have Spirit saying the doorway towards value and money is about to open up for you. We have the talking card right below the meetings card. So Spirit saying you may be, you will of course need to reach out and ask for what you want, like many this month. But there may be, you may have to wait until around maybe the third week of June before someone comes up around and there's a conversation that ends with, what you're asking for. Regardless, there is a doorway of prosperity and money about to open up for you. It is showing up about the third week from now, but it's showing up after you open up that throat chakra and ask for what you want in the relationship sector. There we have it. Meetings and negotiations in the actions position. So Spirit is saying, as you communicate with and to another or others, and then await additional communication, there is going to come an exciting decision, some form of breakthrough, a message that feels like a gift. So have faith in the process, right? Ask for what you want, keep your heart open in your thoughts, trust that a doorway will open, a meeting or negotiation will bring an awareness of a greater path in your life. So in the emotional aspects position, Buddha Lion, you've got this anxious energy. So Spirit is saying, trust that there will be sudden, unexpected wealth. We are helping you to bring that into form, but you must lay down those energies of anxiety and communicate with others around you, because it's a time of collaboration and for twin flames or connections to come together. So subconsciously, Spirit is giving you the angel of strength, the strength to connect with someone who may be in a leadership position, to maybe step into a leadership position, but to give birth to a conversation. For money will be coming to you with the coins card. It's time for a conscious connection and the shock of the new. With the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or someone in a leadership position via a business or organization, we do have him thinking of this female and making an offer of happiness and joy. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we have maybe fear regarding another woman or a competitor, but we have some, and maybe even feeling like an outsider above the community card. But Spirit is saying, we are helping for you to receive recognition if you will share your big, bold visions. There will come the Six of Wands, attention, recognition, and triumph. There will come wish fulfillment and a doorway that opens up for you so that you can be free from previous attachments or alliances, allegiances in your life, if you so choose. So you have the popular world card, just like the collective Buddha Lion, in the inner strengths position. So we have the Emperor coming towards the High Priestess, someone in a leadership position, or you creating your empire, but also using the High Priestess energy this month to plant these seeds, to continue to do what you love what you do, communicate with others your visions. Because at some point there is going to come the abundance card in a journey. There is going to come the sweeping away from one person, place, circumstance, situation, and instead going into the direction of a message of greater fortune. A new adventure in the relationship sector for you, like many, is going to free you from an energy of burden or despair and bring hope. So remember, you have, when it comes to others, the moon energy is a major arcana like the collective to have hope in what you cannot yet see. You have that angel of strength in the subconscious position, the strength to overcome that card of anxiety emotionally, to meet up, connect, communicate what you want, and to trust that this doorway will open. But then at some point here, as you step into the direction of a greater chapter in your life, there will then be a need to free yourself from some form of previous attachments in your life. But you're going to know that the doorway that has opened has been heaven sent. So in a 3-card summary, we have the angel of love, bringing love, peace, joy, and kindness, right? Even if someone frustrates you this month, Spirit's saying, control your anger or you will be sorry, right? This is what Spirit's trying to guide you into the direction of, which is a new path of happiness. We have this man holding a coin, someone in a leadership position like we just talked about, and we have you as this beautiful goddess of the moon. Spirit's watching the action steps you're taking, and through that process of cause and effect and spiritual assistance, really, there's going to be an opportunity or person that is heaven sent. Archangel Raphael is coming in to light up that heart chakra and to bring healing as a new doorway opens. So there's going to come this aha moment, a door not only of value and prosperity in the money, finance, career position, but a door of happiness and healing. Spirit is trying to guide you towards a path of victory and at some point into the direction of a journey, right? Journeying into the direction of some form of caring connection, someone that you can trust, someone who wants to collaborate and or work with you. So meetings and negotiations will free you from anyone who is deceptive or hostile. We have a thinking man energy here who may bring up a meeting or negotiation or eventually an offer of an opportunity that feels like a successful gift. That at some point then will put you in this energy of indecision, maybe a little bit of anxiety, but Spirit is saying this is a month to strategize and trust that eventually Archangel Chamuel's going to light up that excitement in your belly, that a new doorway will open that is blessed, that will bring you prosperity and happiness when it comes to those who by which you're sharing your life with. So at some point, yeah, you may feel tied up, stuck, or trapped, afraid to detach from all that used to be. But again, this is a month where Archangel Metatron is going to bring you a lot of signs, bring you into an awareness here that others actually envied you, or at some point they will start to. Okay, there is a blessed connection showing up quite unexpectedly here, an unexpected doorway open, some form of commitment, partnership, contract as a result of a meeting or negotiation. And Spirit at some point will say, then it will be time to step into the portal of a greater chapter in your life, to allow something to come to life and for the storms of the past to fade away. Beautiful month. All right, so I'm going to close with a message from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Yes, as you give and receive kindness to others, as you get out and communicate and share your visions with another or others, as you find the strength to free yourself from thinking you're stuck or are anxious about asking for what you want this month, know that you have powerful information to share with those around you. And Spirit's asking, Archangel Michael, for you to shine your light out into the world so that others can learn from you. Okay, this is a month to prioritize self-care and to open up your heart. Don't judge others. Don't judge yourself. Just be your true and authentic self that God made, right? Do not settle for less when an opportunity comes, for by the end of June, you will recognize that indeed your prayers have been answered. Beautiful reading. So many blessings to you when it comes to those messages. Please cleanse these cards for future messages, dear Lord, spirit guides, and angels. When the abundance comes, welcome the prosperity. Okay. And I'm going to cleanse and close the Energy Oracle deck. Remember, Buddha Lion, Spirit's helping you to find the strength to bring to a successful completion what used to be, to free yourself from previous attachments in your life, to go forth and to step into the shock of what is new here. For you may feel a little bit anxious, but this is an exciting month, a month to share announcements, bring into form the new, to free yourself from dark wounds, and to open that heart chakra once again. Exciting decisions, communications, conversations, gifts, offers, and opportunities are going to come. Positive news regarding money and great change because of a meeting or negotiation this month, even if it takes till the end of June. I am feeling that there's going to come a conversation and the awareness of this doorway opening by the third week of June. So this is a nudge from Spirit to communicate with others, ask for what you want, because the power of attraction is bringing great change. Spirals of manifestation, wisdom coming in the area of business, where your heart chakra will open up once again. There will be a wish granted when it comes to an increase of material wealth and new visions beyond what was, because of the inspiring things that are showing up. Okay, so community of people. Who is the community by which you want to work with? Trust that Spirit is listening to your prayers and will guide you into the direction of who or what is now best for you in this year of fresh starts. All right. Put that away. Now we're going to go down to Casey's reading. Hi, Casey. All right. And Casey says, hi. So I have put out a few resumes and was wondering if you have any if I will have any good offers. A general reading, please. Thank you, Josie. You are the best. Oh, and I'm a Scorpio. Okay, so if you have strong Scorpio in your chart, some of these messages may resonate for you as well. You're very welcome, Divine Earth Keeper. So for Casey's reading, I am being guided right back into the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Great month for prosperity. Do what you love what you do. Remain inspired. Relax in the hold of the darkness and trust that the universe is sending someone your way to collaborate with you. In some cases, there will need to be the releasing of previous alliances, but there will be connections, twin flames, and so on, who will come to the awareness of the collective, have been heaven sent. There is going to be visions of the future beyond what ended, fresh starts, offers, and opportunities of money. A lot of excitement for those who have faith in the process. Some form of coffee conversations, meetings, negotiations, talking, letters, all these things are going to take place, right? The number 6 month is about connecting with one another. It's about taking responsibility, remaining loyal, and connecting with those who are at a higher spiritual level. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Casey with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for this next month of June of 2026. Casey has bored and discontent. So we do have a main female here who, by which Spirit's saying, now is a time of great opportunities or windfalls. You have the Ten of Swords, so whatever was long and difficult or has been bothering you is coming to a completion. Whoever you had to release, let go, or walk away from in the past is now being replaced with twin flames that are heaven sent. I'm already feeling like Spirit saying, if you're bored and discontent, now's a great time to come up with a hobby, gift, talent, or skill, because we can all run our own businesses via the internet, and we'll always have enough to provide and support one another. In the thoughts position, you have the balance card. So Spirit is saying, remember at this time, whether it comes down to love or money, now is a time of divine connections. Whatever you are wishing for, Spirit is trying to bring that to your physical realm. It could be material wealth, it could be spiritual growth. But now's the time to really focus on what it is that inspires you. For there will be great harmony and love and balance that comes to mind if you do. So in other words, if you like to write, paint, draw, do photography, pottery, poetry, get some supplies and crafts, put something into action, that's going to bring a lot of balance and peace. Most importantly, to your mind, at some point, it's going to bring an awareness of, I could prosper from this. So big things could be born for you. All right, Casey, now in the relationship sector, you have got Mr. Temptation. Now, I do see in the emotional aspects position, we do have the seduction card. Ooh. So be careful. I'm feeling this could be either now or within the next 2.5 weeks. The power of attraction is working for you like many. And the spirals of manifestation is coming in to free those who've been feeling burdened by despair. There could be someone who comes in here who brings a little adventure, who is a little bit tempting. And we'll see who that is in a little bit. Now, in the money, finance, career, creativity position, we have, one moment. We have a spouse who was at Walmart who needed a barcode, but I didn't give it to him in time. Hopefully that works out, dear Lord, please. All right. So, Casey, look at that. In the money, finance, career, creativity position, you have the manifestation of new beginnings. It's time for a new adventure. As you communicate, share your gifts, your talents, your skills, there will be kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, positive feedback as you go back and forth and connect with others. There could be, in this time of great change, some form of prosperity that comes. So relax in the hold of the darkness and be at cause when it comes to what it is that inspires you. For at some point, someone's going to tempt you with an opportunity to collaborate and to give birth to something new. Now, this is great. This could be like a couple and the guy can do good woodwork, so he makes the birdhouses and the woman paints them and they sell them online together. That could be something someone works on with another, whether it's male, female, friend, whoever. Yeah, because look at that. In the actions position, it's the action steps you're taking this month, Casey, whereby your heart chakra is going to grow 10 times. So with the against the grain spirit saying, do what you love to do, be your true and authentic self. Have faith in the process that as you do what you love what you do, there's going to come great change for you. There's going to come positive feedback, communication, and some form of breakthrough, right? Have faith in the process of whatever you want to create at this time, because there's going to come some good news regarding money or some form of positive support. Yeah, so emotionally, it looks like by end of June going into maybe the first half of July, there's going to be, and Spirit saying, remain grounded emotionally this month as you plant seeds, goals, intentions, projects, ideas, because there is eventually going to be a new path that comes to form here. There's going to be a lot of excitement and even an awareness of sudden wealth. Like I sold something and I got paid for it and I'm receiving positive feedback and I'm succeeding. Now this could be I'm reaching out and I'm connecting with others regarding a different business, doing what I love over here. And now I'm moving physically or metaphorically into the direction of this forward movement. And it's good. It's positive. I'm making positive change in my life. In the subconscious position, yeah. So this is more about sitting in solitude and really opening your heart to giving birth to that which you're passionate about. Making a conscious connection with the universe or with others of like mind. For someone is going to be thinking of you. And with the coin card, we have money will be coming to you. There we go. Sit in solitude and connect with others and share what it is that inspires you in a balanced way with an open heart. For there could definitely be an awareness of something being born here because of the confirmation of kind words, messages, and maybe even someone making an offer of prosperity to you. So in the day-to-day aspects position, it's about rest and relaxation. Just knowing that you know via a business, an organization, a project, an idea, that through attention and recognition with the Six of Wands, there is some wish fulfillment taking place here with the Star card. So if you've been feeling left out, forgotten, unacknowledged, the best way we can fill our void is to acknowledge ourselves by doing what inspires us. If you love what you do and you put it into action, there's so much balance and forward movement that can take place here. And it's not like there needs to be a whole lot of effort. It's just that you've got to have a big, bold vision. Write down, my big, bold vision at this time is to get these craft supplies or go to this business or organization and to communicate with others of like mind, because I know that at some point a new beginning is going to come to mind where I can release something and go forward eventually towards something more positive in my life. So in the inner strengths position, and it's odd that this is the card in the inner strengths position for you, Casey, because this is passion. This is excitement. I'm going to use the Emperor energy, and I'm going to set and meet goals and create my own empire in the inner strengths position. I'm going to travel physically or metaphorically into the direction of changes. Could be in the area of home or family or working with home family or doing something at homes. Whatever it is, Spirit's saying, we're bringing the collective on a journey, physically or metaphorically, at a distance or locally, towards blessings of greater abundance if they so choose. So there's this nudge from Spirit to get excited about what you want to bring to life. Because as you do, you will recognize that the wisdom you are building is freeing you from the storms of the past. Spirit saying, if you remain excited about what inspires you, you will then be free from this energy of discontent and boredom. Interesting message. So in a 3-card summary, we have Spirit saying, remain balanced, go forth positively, create what it is you're passionate about, what it is that inspires you. For now is a time for the law of attraction and the spirals of manifestation to bring what you are creating into your physical realm through your actions. So it's about waiting. It's about planting seeds, trying different ideas, patiently planning, at least in this first, I'm even thinking throughout this entire month of June. For eventually, and maybe you've wanted to communicate with others, share information with others. There's some form of purpose within you that the universe is trying for you to acknowledge. Because at some point there will come an aha moment, Spirit saying, where there will be the leaving of muddy waters behind. There will be a very spiritual union with like-minded people and a new start with this number 1. You're going to feel very grounded because Spirit's grounding you with that base chakra energy. And as you plan a new start, there's going to feel an awareness of a breakthrough. What I am creating is my truth, my purpose, and it is appearing successful here. So Spirit's saying, as you acknowledge kind words, messages, collaborations, communications with others, especially when you get into mid to end of June, there will be the fulfillment of wishes, partnerships, alliances, collaborations. No longer hitting a glass ceiling or feeling discontent and bored, but now taking action to step into a foundation that is stable and secure. So you have the world energy, just like the collective, to bring this boredom and discontent or any form of temptations or manipulative people or whatever. I think more so boredom. And Spirit saying we want to replace that with the awareness of your destiny. So now is the time throughout this next month in the money, finance, career, creativity position to plant different seeds and to trust that at some point there is going to come a message. Kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, collaborations, handshaking, but an awareness that what you are planting has taken root and is now bearing fruit. So your actions by the end of June are going to be lighting up that heart chakra. There's going to come gifts, kind words, messages that help you to recognize that the key to success, some form of good news regarding money, some form of victory and success, going from discontent and boredom into the direction of positive movement forward, stepping into, because of your achievements, a more stable and secure foundation, recognizing, just like the Six of Wands for the collective, that you are now traveling into the direction of greater triumph, that your big, bold visions have brought to your awareness a new beginning in the area of money, finance, and career. So Spirit's saying the only thing that would hold you back from these plans, goals, and intentions is this fear. Okay, that's why Spirit's saying we're trying to really get you excited with the Emperor energy to manifest your empire, because abundance lies ahead. Great happiness lies ahead. This is a month to obtain additional wisdom or knowledge, or to take previous chapters of wisdom and knowledge in your life and to now create the next highest, best chapter. Spirit is bringing hope where there was conflict or defeat, is bringing an awareness of unfulfillment or boredom, is helping to guide you via your intuition so that you can move on from those who are deceptive or envious, or who you may find out is. Slowly but surely, you'll be letting old memories of what used to be or who behind, because things are speeding up in your own journey. Wow. So I am going to confirm and close with a message from the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Oh, you're very welcome, Buddha Lion, and thank you again for your donation and for coming today. Happiness, right? Spirit saying we are bringing you from discontent and boredom towards the path of great happiness. We are freeing you from the Ten of Swords, a path that was long and difficult, worries, fears, and concerns. We are helping you to let go of who or what doesn't serve you, and we are guiding you into the direction of a new beginning that, or people that will confirm your new beginning that are heaven sent. So supporters, I feel, will show up for you. Now in the thoughts position we have, I am doing what I love and I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm thinking about visions beyond what used to be. I'm remaining balanced in my thoughts and I'm thinking about what I'm passionate about. I'm thinking about prosperity. I'm recognizing in the relationship sector to another or others that I've been working really, really hard. And I'm just hoping that something more tempting will take place for me. Yeah, Spirit's saying if there has been some form of personal sorrow, despair, burden, feeling conflicted, whether it's money or personal, we are helping you to connect with other people of like mind. We are giving you the High Priestess energy, just like the collective has in the inner strengths position, but you have it, Casey, in the money, finance, career position. So So throughout the next 3 weeks, Spirit saying continue to plant seeds, goals, and intentions. Continue to watch for signs from the universe. For at some point, you're going to go from not knowing what action steps to take to going into the direction of the manifestation of this new beginning. There are going to come kind words and messages via a conversation, especially with a specific person. So relax in the hold of the darkness and continue to be at cause when it comes to what it is that inspires you, for there will eventually be an energy of collaboration and or support, an awareness of a new and prosperous beginning. There is going to be this energy of rebirth, where the new decisions I am making are guiding me down a new path. I'm manifesting a new path of happiness, and my heart chakra is opening. I have faith in the process. I am sharing my unique talents and skills, for I know that there will come a message of greater prosperity and a breakthrough because of good news regarding money or things of the material. Emotionally, I am recognizing that I am not stuck or trapped in a situation. I know that the Eight of Swords is a figment of my imagination, that all I need to do is bring into form positive movement forward in my life, and know that a path will soon be born. That there could come sudden or greater wealth as soon as end of June going into the first half of July if I follow Spirit's advice. That at some point here, there will be conscious connections with others and an awareness of the shock of something new. So I will sit in solitude and continue to put time and effort into the manifestation of what brings me peace and joy. For eventually, I know that someone is going to be thinking of me, and that some form of money will come to me. In the day-to-day aspects position, yeah, Spirit saying we're trying to free Casey from any energies of discontent or boredom. Right? Do what you love what you do, rest, rejuvenate, and allow some unexpected abundance to eventually come to you. Whatever you work on or towards, there will come a path of fulfillment. You will know that you know, because the visions and plans and goals and intentions will continue to grow throughout this next month, the path by which you are being nudged by the universe to go towards. So in the inner strengths position, you have the beautiful hanged man energy, the ability, as you focus passionately and excitedly on what it is that inspires you, to just look at things from every perspective until there comes a shift in perspective, a path forward that is positive, an open heart chakra. After sitting in solitude, recognizing that some form of abundance is developing, a message of greater fortune is coming in as confirmation that no longer are you discontent and bored, but that you've gone through a rebirth. And now your life is moving forward in a greater way than ever before. So in a 3-card summary, Spirit saying, even though you're not quite sure at this time as to what action steps to take in the world around you, trust that the Wheel of Fortune is about to turn in your favor. At some point, you will come to an awareness of a new beginning, whatever that new beginning represents to you, and you will have the minor arcana, the Eight of Cups, the ability to walk away from who or what doesn't serve you, or just discontent and boredom. Yeah, with the truth sword, you will eventually recognize a path of victory and be able to cut away from who or what doesn't serve you. You will recognize, like the collective with the 10 of Cups, a path that is destined and prosperous, a path that fulfills you emotionally. You will then be able to bring an end to who or what doesn't serve you, or that energy of discontent and boredom, and you will start to go into the direction of the Queen of Wands energy. This is about setting and meeting goals day to day in a very exciting and passionate way, conquering them and moving on to the next. Knowing that you know with the Knight of Discs energy that slowly but surely what you are desiring is coming towards you. Money, prosperity and success. It's the manifestation of a new foundation whereby you will be free from the nostalgic energies or situations tied to the past. Change is coming for you like the collective. A new path of prosperity is arriving, and eventually there will need to be the courage to go down a particular direction. There will be solace and freedom and a quick call to action when it comes to the manifestation of an exciting new path that will grow in excitement for the long term. Some unexpected confirmation of your creativity. Freedom from the past. Your let me get it. Creativity is going to manifest for you a greater path of happiness. Okay, I keep hearing that over and over again. So just like the collective, if there are any energies of sadness or isolation or heartache, Spirit is telling you, like the collective on the bottom of the Osha Zen Tarot deck with the 3 and the 8 of Swords. We are helping to free the collective from any form of heartache or isolation. Remember, with the 8 of Swords, like we just talked about, you are not stuck or trapped. This is a figment of your imagination. We are helping the collective to let go and walk away from who or what does not fulfill them emotionally. We are guiding them away from any form of suffering or sadness. Whatever has been keeping you up at night that you have been worried about, Spirit saying you're going to recognize through some exciting communication that what you are working on or towards has potential. Great potential. You have the Ace of Discs, I think closer to maybe the first half of July, where what comes to your awareness is a path of prosperity that is blessed, a path that will grow and prosper for the long term. Yes, there could come communication via some form of water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a masculine who has grown and evolved spiritually and emotionally that you connect with via the World Wide Web. The development of a path of peace, joy, happiness, and love, starting out with your skills and your talents. Something that could grow traditionally for the long term. Have hope in what you cannot yet see and trust that there will be wish fulfillment when it comes to financial gain. There will be good news regarding money as a result of your dedication and hard work. Beautiful. So I'm going to close Casey's reading with a message from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck. Closing message, please. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, regarding Casey's circle spread for this month of June of 2026. This is a blessing in disguise. So you've got the master number 33. Whatever you have created and given birth to in the past, Spirit's saying now is a time of expansion, of unity, of giving birth to a path of greater harmony in your life. Be patient and have faith this next month that the angels have all of what you are working on under control, whatever you're concerned about under control. For what is about to come is far better than you had even dared to dream. Your vibration is now rising, and now's the time to increase your wisdom and your knowledge, to take control of your thoughts, and to step into the spotlight for all to see. Change is coming. Take your power back. Someone new will come as a result of your creativity, and when they do, welcome this abundance into your life. All right. I think that's all we have today. I think I am pretty burnt out. I just want to say a super big thank you to all of you guys who attended today, who've been attending routinely to these live YouTube podcasts every Thursday at noon US Central Time. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys more than words can say. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes, for your donations. If you are new here, I do offer 4 1/2 hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading. And my price list will be in the box below this video, along with a beautiful comment section. I am still offering the fall special or spring special, pardon me, which is a 15-minute, 1 month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so very much for all of your support, your donations, and so on. I appreciate each and every one of you. See you next week. Take care and God bless.